CSNWashington.com.
You're watching it on CSNWashington.com. I'm here with two very, very familiar faces, really hot, up-and-coming guys. We're with Marcus Johansson and Matthew Perreault. First of all, guys, being someone in the younger crowd, what's it like to be at an event like this?
Oh, it's fun, it's a lot of people just enjoying the time here and just getting to know the fans a little better. So just having a good time.
How about you, Matt?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a first for me, and it's just fun to see how people get here and everybody get exciting, and it's just fun to see all the fans.
Now, what's your day like today? You guys just had practice this morning, whisked right over here. You've got this, you've got autographs. Walk me through your day today.
No, it's a busy day. We just got here now and doing some interviews, and then we're gonna sign some autographs and just to spend some time with the fans. And I don't know, we're not done till like 6 o'clock tonight, so it's a busy day.
Long day. Same schedule?
Yeah, same time. We'll be together all day, so it'll be fun.
Now, you guys are getting so much attention. You're doing unbelievable during these exhibition games. How are you guys feeling out there?
I feel pretty good myself. I think it's been a lot of good games for all the guys here, and I think guys are now ready to go for the season.
It feels pretty good. We have a good team. We won 5 of 5 games, and it's just a great competition between all guys. And I think Bruce is going to have a pretty hard time, making the final cut. So just enjoying every game we get to play.
Now, Marcus, you were signed this summer. You were here for developmental camp, rookie camp, training camp, now fighting for a spot on the team. Kind of walk us through that journey. What's that been like for you?
It's just been fun. It's been a good experience, trying to adjust to this type of game and just try to play my game at the same time. So it's been a fun time here, and hopefully I get to stay. So I'm just trying to get as much out of it as possible.
We're hoping to. And Matthew, obviously, you came up every time you came up last year. I think they nicknamed you like the fire starter. You always put that extra spark in the lineup. How about you? What is your mentality going into this season, fighting for that spot on the team?
Yeah, I got to do my thing, and like you said, it's just to work hard and be out there and do my thing. And for sure, it's not a great player here, and it'll be, like Marcus said, a tough decision for coaching staff.
Great. Well, thanks so much. I know you guys have a very busy day. Appreciate you stopping by. We're going to check out a fan package. When we're back, we'll got some more players. Stay with us.
For more video, check out CSNWashington.com. CSNWashington.com.
Shield initially had a full eagle painted on it, but after being awesome and hitting my shield a lot, it ended up just breaking. So I was like, well, it looks cool anyways. And then about halfway through the season, I did the Rock the Red in the Capitals font the best I could. So I thought that was pretty cool. Just wanted to try to contrast my white jersey with the red. And then this is the most recent edition, Unleashing the Fury. But they didn't unleash the Fury last night. But I think it's because the Fury. Yeah. I upgraded. The shield initially had a full eagle painted on it, but after being awesome and hitting my shield a lot, it ended up just breaking. So I was like, well, it looks cool anyways. And then about halfway through the season, I did the Rock the Red in the Capitals font the best I could. So I thought that was pretty cool. Just wanted to try to contrast my white jersey with the red. And then this is the most recent edition, Unleashing the Fury. But they didn't unleash the Fury last night. But I think it's because the Fury. Yeah. I upgraded. The shield initially had a full eagle painted on it, but after being awesome and hitting my shield a lot, it ended up just breaking. So I was like, well, it looks cool anyways. And then about halfway through the season, I did the Rock the Red in the Capitals font the best I could. So I thought that was pretty cool. Just wanted to try to contrast my white jersey with the red. And then this is the most recent edition, Unleashing the Fury.
For more video, check out CSNWashington.com. CSNWashington.com.
Hey, everybody. everybody, we are back. We are live at the Caps convention, full of excitement. Jill Sorensen had to run and go get a lot of other interviews, but she'll be back later on. I'm with a very important guest over here. I'm knocking out his microphone already. Wes Johnson, the voice of the Capitals. Wes, welcome. How's it going?
It's going great. I mean, this is a party. This is awesome.
Now, this is your second convention. Tell us
Yes.
a little bit, what's a little bit different about this one?
This is one, it's huge. I mean, I thought it was big last year, but this is just mammoth. And some of the crowds have been like a rock concert. We were out there unveiling the Winter Classic jersey, and it was people as far as the eye could see. 100 yards back, 200 yards wide. They were jumping around like they were in a mosh pit. It was just insane. And of course, we brought out our three captains, which is sort of basically the Capitals version of the three tenors.
Right.
We had Ivan LeBray, we had Rod Langway, and we had Alex Ovechkin. And the house just fell apart. It was awesome.
Now, speaking of that, we watched the unveiling from here. What do you think of those jerseys?
Retro, perfect, old school. You want to go and put an old school smack down on the Penguins on New Year's Day, so you bring out the old school uniform, and frankly, looking at Alex wearing that, little tear, little tear.
Got all choked up, did you?
Yeah, it was great.
All right, last year you were so excited about this team. We'd really hoped to go far. This team is a little different vibe. What do you think about this year?
I like that they're mad. I like that they're not
satisfied.
satisfied.
On their shoulder.
They do have a chip on their shoulder. I mean, I even told Brooks Lake the other night, I said, hey, guy, I thought you nice job tonight. He didn't even want to accept that. It's like, no, I'm sorry. We need to do this. We need to do that. We need to do this. It's like they want this bad.
Right.
They're hungry for it. And a team that's this accomplished, that is this talented, to have that chip, to have that hunger, that excites me.
What do you think, what are you looking forward to most out of this season? Who really stands out to you? It's still really early. You've only seen a couple games at home, from your best seat in the house at the penalty box there.
I'm excited with looking at some of the younger guys and see what they're going to bring to the team. I mean, you've got Johansson out there. Is it going to be Johansson, or are we going to have somebody else in there?
Right.
Looking at Andrew Gordon sitting in the box the other night, who did so great with Hershey. And, looking at our goalies. And Neuvirt's looked pretty good. Neuvirt's looked pretty good so far. So we're going to have Varley, we're going to have Neuvert, and we won't have Jose. But I really think with the youth in our defense this year, with Carlson and Alsner staying with us all season long, these guys are going to grow together just like they did with Hershey, and I'm hoping we see them gel. So far, so good. But again, you never be satisfied.
So tell us a little bit about your day. You did the welcoming ceremonies, you unveiled the Winter Classic. What else is on tap for you today?
We're going to be talking with Bruce Boudreau later in the day, and there's going to be a lot of fun things going on. Things on the main stage are being thrown out for free left and right.
Oh, geez.
I ran into Bondra. I mean, of course, and I've been calling the games for a while, and Peter Bondra, to me, Bonsai was like our Alex Ovechkin when we started. I mean, a superstar.
Right.
So to see these guys walking around, when I grew up and I'm watching Rod Langway play, to be able to just hang out with him, hang around backstage and go, hey, so what's up? What have you been up to? I mean, how awesome is that?
Only at the Caps convention, right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Now, we were talking last year about your different pronunciations of everybody. Like the Mike Knuble was one of my favorites. What do we expect from you this year? You got anything under your sleeve?
Well, I mean, you've got your no. Oh boy, I'm losing the voice already. Hear
not
that?
a good sign.
I got a game tomorrow. This is not a good sign. Neuvert, or or you put Neuvert, or you got to figure out what to do with these guys. Varlamov. I had enough time to work on him, but Carlson, John Carlson. That'll
Playing
work.
with the names a little bit. Well, that's great. It's always great to have you, Wes. Thanks for popping by. You're the busiest man in showbiz.
Scullies.
Thank you. All right, guys. We will be back in just a second. Thanks to Wes Johnson.
For more video, check out csnwashington.com. csnwashington.com.
Hey, everybody. I'm Michelle Scalise with csnwashington.com. We're here with Hockey Hall of Famer Mike Gardner. Mike, tell us about this event. How's it going for you?
Well, it's going great. I mean, I wasn't able to come to the inaugural one last year, but making it down this year and seeing all the people, I think they're expecting about 7,000 people over the course of the day, and seeing about 7,000 Washington Capitals fans in a sea of red. And it's come a long way from when I first came here in 1979 as a rookie. This organization has really made some huge steps, and the fan base is just tremendous. This is quite an important event.
What's it like seeing some of your old chums here?
Well, it's good. There's some guys I haven't seen for a little while, like Dennis Maruk, and getting a chance to kind of catch up with him a little bit. Kenny Sapper, we did a little bit of autograph signing and stuff like that. And then Rod Langway, someone I had played with for 8 years here in Washington, and getting a chance to do a Hall of Fame panel with him was really good.
Now tell us a little bit about what you shared with the group there about your panel.
Well, they were asking us a lot of different kinds of questions, what it was like to get the call for the Hall of Fame, how different it was in Washington when we played to where it is right now. And I tell a quick story that I'll tell now. When I first was drafted by the Washington Capitals, they brought my family and I in for a little tour, and the driver picked us up at the airport, and we're going along the Beltway, and he said, you know, they have concerts there at the Capitol Center, as he's pointing out the Capitol Center. He says that the Washington Bullets play there, and he says, I think they might have a nice hockey team there. And so I thought, okay, well, we have a little work to do. Now, as you know, the Washington Capitals are a real fixture here in the DC area, and they just have really worked into a real quality organization.
Well, how exciting is that, too? You were essentially the base of that. You guys built this team and this to what it is today.
Well, you do feel a sense of pride. I mean, there was a couple of years when I first got here in the early 80s, they had a Save the Caps campaign, and we had to go around and try and strum up support as players in the community to try and keep the Washington Capitals in Washington, and we were able to do that. The team grew into a very good quality team in the 80s. And then there was a rebuilding stage in the 90s, and now they have a real quality team and a quality organization, so we feel somewhat part of it.
Now, have you had much of a chance to watch any of the team now? I know obviously they're in training camp, but have you had a chance to check them out, and what are your thoughts on this year's team?
Well, I haven't this year so far, but I live up in Toronto, but we do get a lot of hockey up there, and we're able to see where they go and all the predictions for this year, and I think that even building on what they had last year, winning the President's Trophy and the type of personnel that they have, obviously it's going to be a very exciting year. I don't think they went backwards in any stretch, and I think they just need that one break to get past, to get that extra step so that they can go deep into the playoffs and hopefully get a chance to win the Stanley Cup.
For more video, check out csnwashington.com. csnwashington.com.
My first year was not lots of people know the hockey, and right now it's totally changing around, and you can see like people just go crazy, and it's pretty good for us and pretty good for the city.
A lot of people try to say that DC's not a hockey town. What do you have to say to that?
Well, it's not right. It's you can see right now it's pretty sick, and it's a real hockey town.
It's fun. Like it's a great city, and the fans here are unreal, and I think it's just a great day for everybody.
And you've gotten a little bit of a taste of what these fans are like last year, being up with everybody. But is it good to interact with them today?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like you said, last year I was here up, and I was impressed how all fans were. And I mean, for me, it's just fun. I enjoy doing this, and it's just a great day.
I think they said there was something like 7,000 fans here today. The support is unbelievable, and it's just great to be a part of it and to experience it, and you know, get to sign some autographs and hang out with some fans.
What's the craziest thing you've seen all day? Because we've seen some costumes and some bizarre.
Some costumes. I think someone was wearing a cape and a helmet and something else that was. It just looked like you had to have been sweating as. You know, like the guy I asked him, I'm like, how much have you sweat today? And he said he's been drinking water ever since he got here.
What stood out in your mind from what you saw?
I haven't seen any costumes yet, but is the astronaut here today?
I did not see the astronaut, but Knuble has knights. Do you guys get a little jealous of, you know, specific fan-devoted costumes or anything like that?
I see way too many Ovechkin jerseys. Like, what's the big deal with that guy anyways? Like, there should be a lot more Bradleys than Ovechkins, but what can you do, you know?
For more video, check out csnwashington.com.